And the local police have been using the latest technology and strategy in crowd control. Beverly Thompson spent the day watching the police operation.
Wiltshire Police are preparing for Swindon Town's last match of the season. The officers are just about to have their own tactical talk. But even before the away fans arrive, there are problems.
And there's good information that there are a number, probably a substantial number, of forged tickets about today, which we understand are good forgeries, so it will be very difficult for us to find them on the turnstiles.
The supporters' special has just arrived at Swindon Station, and the police are out in force. This is the first bout of searching the Villa fans will have, and it's also the first chance the police have of locating those forged tickets. At this stage, no one knows how many Birmingham supporters will turn up at the ground with forgeries or without tickets. On the final approach to the turnstiles, tempers are beginning to fray. Many fans have just discovered that their tickets are forgeries. There are more than 250 officers on duty for the match, but the object of every Villa fan is to get into the ground, and the police soon become the only barrier. Before all the fans can get into the ground, the match has started. But the police estimate that 800 have gained access with forged tickets. There are more than 10,000 fans in the ground. Many don't know it, but they're being watched as closed-circuit television cameras monitor every section of the ground. The pictures and videos that they produce are clear and accurate enough to be used as evidence in court. This control room is now vital to the safety of spectators and officers.
Can monitor and we can judge how serious an incident that they're going into, whereas before it was go to find out, whereas we can find out first, tell them, and they can respond in any sort of way they wish.
The match is almost over, and the signs are that Aston Villa will be promoted to the First Division. The visiting supporters are happy, and that's good news for the police. Aston Villa are now assured of First Division football next season, but the police have asked the players to stay on the pitch just in case. From a police point of view, today's operation has been a success.
The trouble that we've had this season has been minimal by virtue of the segregation policy that we've had at this club. It might upset a few people in relation to being unable to get into certain parts of the ground, etc. But as far as I'm concerned, people can come to this football club and enjoy football without violence.
Keeping violence out of the game has become a costly exercise for the police. But today arrests have been kept to a minimum and the police tactics appear to have been successful. But so much depends on the match result, and today's outcome could have been very different.
But Aston Villa's faithful were there in force, listening as much to the radio as they were watching the match. Certainly there was more entertainment on the airwaves. Swindon were giving nothing away and at times threatened to kill off Villa's hopes. At half-time, the Villa manager Graham Taylor told his players that Middlesbrough were losing. All that did was make them even more nervous, as Swindon's aerial attack had them falling about in panic. But Swindon never got much closer than the edge of the box. Late in the game, Villa composed themselves and hit some sort of form. After that effort by Gary Thompson came the best attack of the match. David Platt deserving to get the winner. Then at the end, the real drama unfolded as the crowd and the Villa players waited for the final score to come through from Middlesbrough. Villa's draw was enough, and Graham Taylor could relax and finally turn off the radio.